Okay, I took a bit of a gamble this morning. I left the hostel and I didn't have coffee. Look how beautiful this square is. So the hope is I can find a cafe or bar that's open as I leave the city. It's just before 7. I think it's like 5 of right now. And I think a lot of places will open at 7. So I'm on the Camino. At least I think I am. Haven't seen any signs for it, but my map says that I'm on the Camino. And there's a cafe that I'm headed toward up here. We'll see if it looks like it's opening. If not, hopefully I'll find something. Definitely a gamble though. So right here, I think, is where you've got a choice. You can go to the right or the left. And I'm continuing on to the right. This is the traditional Camino route. It might be like a kilometer or so longer, but I think the scenery is supposed to be a little prettier. So it's kind of a crazy place to mark the split. It's like right in the middle of an intersection. I don't know what I was thinking. I have passed so many open cafes and bars. I should know this from exiting a big city. But you never know. Sometimes the exit of a city is quick. And like in Santiago, when you go to Finisterre, you pass like one cafe and then nothing for a while. So I wasn't sure, but I actually would have been safe to walk a little while. But in any case, the cafe that I did find was great. I think it was open just before 7. It's on the path of the Camino. Really good coffee, really good croissant. So I feel good to walk. I've got a long stage today, longish, 30 kilometers, and a lot of it's uphill in the beginning. So I didn't sleep super well last night. It actually wasn't too hot in the room, and I took another shower right before I went to bed, so that really helped me cool off. But despite there only being 3 pilgrims in the albergue, we were all kind of placed right next to each other, and it could just be, I checked in right after 1 o'clock and the other 2 pilgrims came not too long after. And so, the hospitalero may not have known how many would be there. Maybe pretty typical that they just kind of fill the pilgrims in one by one. But I was kind of in a group. There were 2 bunk beds right across from each other, and I was in one on the bottom. And then I think it was a mother and daughter were the other 2 pilgrims, and they were in the bunk right next to me. And I don't know, I just felt so badly because the daughter had to sleep in a top bunk and all the other bunks were empty. But I mean, it was okay. I just went to bed a little earlier than they did, and just as I was falling asleep, they were getting ready for bed, and then it'd be quiet, and then one of them would whisper and it would kind of wake me up. And I think I've had a lot of solo nights here. I maybe just have to get used to sleeping in closer proximity to other people. But still, I think it's a little crazy that there are only 3 of us in the albergue last night. And I don't know now I think I expected a lot more. Maybe not a lot, but at least more. And I don't know how many I'll see now in these last days of Santiago. This climb has been so steep and the air is kind of heavy. I am sweating so much already, and it's only 8 o'clock. I don't know why I hadn't been wearing my buff until now. It's kind of like the gaiters, just in a bad spot in my pack, and I'd always forget to take it out, but I am so sweaty. I know I keep talking about how much I sweat, but this morning it is something else. And you can see all the little gnats are swarming again. So just wearing the buff already kind of helps. Keeps the sweat a little more at bay, catches it anyway. And it also kind of covers my ears a little so I can't hear these stupid gnats buzzing in my ear. 101 kilometers, almost at 100. All right, I've never had worse problems with bugs on all my Caminos. These gnats I can't even stop because they're like flying into my eyes and my mouth. They've been like pretty constant. Oh, it's such a shame because it's so beautiful here. And these bugs have been constant for the last, like, I don't even know, 45 minutes. And they just got worse as I turned into these woods. So I figured I'd capture the moment. And it's a shame because I feel so strong. I climbed up a big hill. My legs are strong. I feel good. And I can't think about anything other than my physical discomfort because there are gnats flying around my head constantly. Okay, enough of the rant. So I came upon this old couple walking and they had these like little branches, leaves in their hands to help brush away the flies. And I was thinking, that is exactly what I need. And then when I got real close to them, they turned to me and they're like, you need this for the mosquitoes. They call them mosquitoes. They're not mosquitoes like I know them. They're just little gnats. But it was so nice. So the man like reached into the bushes and broke this off for me and gave it to me so I could use it to swat away these bugs. It's a lot easier than using my hand to swat them away. These signs are really so great. All right, I just took a break, had Coke and a little sandwich, and I do feel better, feel cooler. Though I probably have a couple hours to walk yet. I'm kind of taking a detour so I can stay in the monastery, and I don't think there's much up there. There is like a restaurant, but I think the food is a little pricey. I mean, I'm sure I'll just get something to eat there tonight anyway, but I don't think there's any shop, anything where I'm going, but I think the monastery is supposed to be a pretty great stay. And I'm hoping the rest of this walk goes okay. This has been a struggle for me today. I think it's a little bit the heat, but the humidity was really high this morning. Still a little bit high. But yeah, it just made the walking so uncomfortable. And then all of those bugs, it's just been pretty constant all day. And it might continue. I still have this little like leaf fan thing just in case I need it. But I don't know, I had a stretch where just, you know, like, again, physically walking, I feel okay. But I just like wasn't enjoying the walk. Like at all. Okay, what do we got? There's a sign up here. 8.5 kilometers. Okay, seems like a lot. No, it's okay. It's what I expected. 2 hours, maybe even less. Yeah, anyway, earlier I just wasn't enjoying the walk, and I don't know, I was just kind of feeling just down and frustrated, but the break was good, and even if I arrive at my destination totally hot, sweaty, and disgusting, it'll be okay. I'm a pilgrim. It's okay. All right, I'll check back more later. Have just about arrived. This is the monastery, and somewhere right around here is the albergue. I don't think it's actually the same building as the monastery, but it should be like on the grounds somewhere.